Good morning, everyone. It's time for our Farm and Ranch News. And today we see with the recent announcement of the nation's first and only grizzly bear expert, Chris Servine. He's retiring after 35 years, saying the threatened species has recovered enough for him to retire. And that has raised more awareness and questions of the Endangered Species Act. In a recent House Oversight and Government Reform Committee Interior Subcommittee hearing last month, a panel of witnesses say they believe many species currently being protected by the Endangered Species Act do not need it. And the reason these animals remain on the endangered species list is due to money. While in Washington, D.C., I spoke with Ethan Lane, the executive director of the Public Lands Council, on reforming the ESA.
Oh, I think it's critical. We have a broken Endangered Species Act today. This is an act that, because of outside litigation pressure, has totally become focused on the listing process. And you get no money, no resources, no attention on recovery and delisting, which really leaves species in the lurch. If you list a species and then don't produce a recovery plan for that species, there's no way for that species to really recover in a complete way. You just have kind of the restrictions which satisfy the outside litigants, but nothing for the landowners and the people that are in those occupied communities. We need to get back to a place where when those decisions are made to list a species and the investment has been made, that there's a recovery plan and a benchmark for delisting set at that time, so that there's something to shoot for and there's a goal in the landscape. That's something that's really missing at this point.
And the grizzly bear remains protected under the Endangered Species Act, and there are up to 1,700 grizzly bears in the West, with most in Montana and Wyoming.